hard to believe it's the end of October 2025, and what a spectacular, gorgeous, beautiful month it's been. And today I'm really excited to be on our Blue Ridge campus here in the beautiful Blue Ridge as we share with you what's been going on around the University of North Georgia. Midterms, it is midterm season and our students are cranking through. Hard to believe we are on final approach, moving into Thanksgiving and into the holiday season and the end of the semester. So hard to believe. Down and coming, we had an amazing Donuts and Download, which is a resource for student success. There was also Hawk Time Hangout hosted by our SGA, where we helped students connect with other students. So really proud of all that work. Back in Dahlonega, just a few weeks ago, we hosted the Lumpkin Literacy Spelling Bee and Variety Show, which is a fundraiser, and it's part of our literacy platform, Reading Inspires What Comes Next. And I just want to thank our presidential ambassadors, Jen Harazi, my bride, Jessica Shannon, and the entire team. SGA also hosted a really powerful town hall in the Hoag Student Center on our Dahlonega campus for student leaders, talking about how do we make our campus better. And I want to thank Emma Mitchell and the entire team for a great event there. Also, across the Power of Five on every campus, we hosted events for World Mental Health Day, which we highlighted resources for student engagement and success and well-being. And I want to thank Darcy and the entire team for doing some tremendous work with that. As many of you know, last year we started the Cadet Leader Preparatory Program. That's where we have cadet candidates attending school on our Gainesville campus, being involved in our Corps of Cadets, and working their way towards a seat in the Corps in Dahlonega. And in middle of October, Brandon Knox, who helps lead that program for us, took our cadet candidates up Currahee Mountain. We also were out in Oconee just a few weeks ago for the 12th annual Oconee Fest, where we raised money for scholarships, and it was an incredible night with food trucks and music and just a lot of fun. Also on the same night, we had the Gainesville Campus Fall Fest. It was packed. There were over 500 students there with rides and games and a costume contest. And Jessica, my wife, and I, we had an amazing time. It was a lot of fun. And then on the same night, we came back to the Dahlonega campus for Tattoo, which is a really special ceremony for our Cadet Corps, where we recognize our seniors about to graduate. We also hosted on the Gainesville campus the 2025 Georgia Film Festival in the Hawk Cinema, celebrating filmmakers and films based here in Georgia. And I'm incredibly proud of Jeff Marker and the entire team. That thing is just continuing to grow, and it fits right in the middle of our Art Strategic Big Bet. Back in Dahlonega, we had Gold Rush. This is a Dahlonega tradition that's been going on for a really long time. We had the 5K, the parade, the pie eating contest, and the entire community was brought together. I want to give a special shout out to our Corps cadets who ran parking for the entire event. We just recently had, as part of our literacy platform, Reading Inspires and Delivers What Comes Next, the Northeast Georgia Literary Society, and we brought in Clay Stafford, and he talked a lot about how do you make stories in this day and age, and how do you publish books. What a great event. It was our privilege to meet Clay and be with him. And thank you, Clay, for coming and visiting the University of North Georgia. Just this month, I want to shout out to our Department of Nursing and our College of Health and Wellness. Our accelerated BSN program is number 5 in America. That is a big deal, folks. And since we found that out, we have seen a 40% increase in applications for that program. The Truist Center for Ethical Leadership hosted an Apple Vision Pro demo with our senior leadership team, exploring the groundbreaking technology. Think about the nexus of virtual reality, artificial intelligence, data, and how that comes together. And I just totally nerded out. It was an amazing time. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of the University of North Georgia. So I'm really excited about Apple's willingness to work with us and create something incredibly special. General Gerard and Dean Elizabeth Burgess hosted a national security symposium, and we were able to host the head of Army Cyber, Major General Ryan Janovic, and he gave a great message talking about the need for the cyber workforce to be built. We also hosted an amazing trip last summer. Jessica and I and several others traveled to Romania as part of our relationship with the Romanian military in our exchange program for the Cadet Corps. And this last week, we just had the entire Land Forces Academy delegation come to Dahlonega as part of the exchange. It was an amazing time. Don't forget, Romania borders the Ukraine, and it's a very interesting moment in the history of Eastern Europe, and really privileged to have those teammates and partners here with us as we continue to build on the core of the future and our global strategy. We also just hosted last week a Principals Synergy Forum. So we brought in high school principals from around the region for a working session to swap on ideas on what's working, to surface what's not working, and shape how UNG better can support our schools and our high school students. We also had Trunk or Treat in Dahlonega. What an amazing night of candy and costumes. And it's always fun to see the joy of little kids at this time of the year. We also ended the month with UNG's rowing team in the fall regatta in Chattanooga. And I want to give a shout out to the rowing team. That is one of our club sports, and they do an amazing job. They're up every morning at our boathouse facility on Lake Lanier, grinding away and trying to get better so they can compete. So my hat's off to that entire group of students. Y'all are doing great things and we're proud of you. And then finally, we had a great State of the University address, which we actually just did a couple of weeks ago right here on the Blue Ridge campus. So October's been an amazing month. But before we go, as is our tradition, we're going to end with Nighthawk Nation. We did military appreciation at women's soccer, and guess what? The Corps of Cadets showed up in form, and we set a women's soccer game attendance record. And guess what? Our women beat Columbus State in pretty convincing fashion. October 8th, we hosted the annual Pink Out soccer game in partnership with Northeast Georgia Health System to bring awareness to breast cancer. Really important topic, and it's a really important month. It was a great event. Enjoyed being there. We also hosted the annual Lee Ann Noble Memorial Golf Tournament, where we finished 4 out of the 16 teams for our women's golfers. And I wasn't able to be there, but Jessica was, and it was a great event, and really proud of where our women's golf team is. And rounding this out, women's soccer is currently ranked number 9 in the country, and men's soccer is currently ranked number 20 in the country. So proud of where we are in Nighthawk Athletics. Why is it such a big deal? Because it engages our students, it engages our community, it elevates our brand, and at the end of the day, we graduate great student athlete leaders. But before I go, I want to mention a strong showing from both the men's and women's tennis teams at the ITA Regional, which led to 2 Nighthawks playing in the ITA Cup just last week, a premier fall tennis event. I am really excited as we go into November for postseason soccer and the start of basketball season. I was in Convo the other day, and it's ready to start getting cranking up in there. So there you have it, folks. The mission and work of the University of North Georgia, the month of October. And by the way, these are only just a highlight of all the things going on across the Power of 5. I want to thank you for believing in our mission, believing in our work, but most importantly, believing on our vision to deliver a university that doesn't exist. So with that, get engaged, Nighthawks, get out there. Students, if you need anything, let us know. It's that time of the year. We're here to serve you, and we're really excited to get into November and wrap up this fall semester. See you soon. Go Nighthawks.